In this video, we start a huge road trip that will take us from Perth, Australia, all the way to Darwin. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Dane, a 29-year-old from the UK who moved to Australia on a working holiday visa. I can't wait to take you on this road trip and show you all the best spots to visit on the West Coast and beyond. Join me as we swim with whale sharks on the Ningaloo Reef, fly over the Bungle Bungles and visit some of the world's best gorges. Hi friends, future Dane here. I just wanted to quickly apologize for how inconsistent my videos have been over the last couple of months here on YouTube. Obviously, I want to share the best videos that I can. However, I've been so caught up with this trip that I'm about to share with you over the next 6 weeks, plus my family just arrived, and I have been working on an ebook to help make your move to Australia a lot more seamless than mine. So for the next couple of weeks, I've announced this in my monthly newsletter, but there is still currently 25% off on my ebook, which is the ultimate guide to move into Australia on a working holiday visa. So in this guide, I cover everything you need to know to prepare for your move, how to get jobs, travel guides, East Coast itineraries. I cover everything. There's over 100 pages of goodness in there. So yeah, that is why I've been a bit all over the place with my videos, but I promise you now for the next 6 weeks, well, and ongoing, there will be no more inconsistentness. So yeah, I'll leave a link to the ebook down below if you want to purchase that. Hopefully that will make your move more seamless than mine. And with that said, let's get back to the Western Australia adventure. Good morning guys from Western Australia. For the next month, we are going to be traveling with adventure tours. We're going to be going from Perth all the way up to Darwin, which is a very long distance. So if you were to drive from New York to LA, it's kind of the same distance. That's how big Australia is. So we're going to be on the road for the next few weeks with adventure tours. We hopped on the bus yesterday and we are currently at Kalbarri National Park. The weather is a bit questionable. We're going to do a hike at the Z-Bend. I'm going to take you along over the next few days as we explore Kalbarri National Park and the Coral Bay coast. So the Z-Bend hike is a grade 4. I think it might be a bit tricky, but I'll let you guys know how I get on. Yeah. So Kalbarri National Park is about 500 kilometers from Perth. So we did see a few things yesterday on the way up here. So we stopped at the pinnacles, which was really cool. It's like these, I can't even explain it, these rocks that came out of the ground. And then we went to the famous Pink Hut Lagoon, which I've seen so many times on Instagram. And it was actually as pink as I saw in the pictures. So this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to come to this part of Australia, because the national parks look amazing. We're going to be going to the Kimberley region. We're currently in Kalbarri, or Kalbarri, however you want to say it. Kalbarri National Park is full of gorgeous, beautiful red sandstone and even wildflowers. As this was the first hike of the tour, I used this as a good way to get to know the other 14 people that I will be traveling with over the next few weeks. Okay, I can see why this is a grade 4 hike. So I think the grading's done on like 1 to 5. Normally I'm pretty comfortable doing grade 4s. This is a grade 4 and it's definitely bearable, but there's lots of scrambling. It looks a tiny bit sketchy here. Let's hope I don't fall with my camera. Look at this. This is why I love the national parks in Australia, because look how beautiful these red rocks are. It is getting a bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Also starting to get a bit toasty. Winter has just ended in Australia, so it is a bit chilly, but I reckon the further up north we go, it's gonna get freaking hot. Which is one of the reasons I moved here, because who doesn't want good weather? The landscape here is just so interesting. There's a mix of like red rock, sand, beautiful river. Like this is like the first full day of the trip and it's already shaping up to be pretty good. May just be a hunch, but I think we have we have finished the trail with this beautiful valley. Like it's stunning.
The trick for them getting
The Z-Bend hike shaped up to be a short and sweet adventure. Although it was only 2.6 kilometers, you should set aside around 1 to 3 hours depending on your level of fitness. After you've hiked down into the gorge, you can head up to the viewpoint and get this amazing view of the Z-Bend. So that was the Z-Bend. It kind of started to rain towards the end of the hike, so I quickly put the camera away, but I got this little clip on my iPhone which I'll show you. So we're still in Kalbarri National Park. We are just heading to this cool little skywalk which you can get some nice views, and I've heard you can get a coffee here as well, so I haven't really had a decent coffee in the last couple of days, so I think it's time to fill my coffee cup up. Definitely would not want to drop anything down there. I don't know how high it is. I want to say like 100 meters. What do you reckon? I was right. The skywalk is 100 meters above the river and you can visit it for free. You can get some amazing views of the gorges down below and the wider landscape. After visiting the skywalk, we went over to Nature's Window, which is a great place to get a picture. So we have just arrived at Monkey Mia, just below the Coral Bay coast, and there's freaking emus everywhere. There's an emu right behind us. Oh my god, I don't think I like this. I don't like Monkey Mia. Okay, it's following us. It's actually following us. This bird is so big. Oh my god. You can hear me. Trying to eat someone's boat. Can you see this? Good morning guys, from another day in Western Australia. Today we have quite a long road trip. We are currently staying in Monkey Mia. The weather's not been that great. As you can see, it's very cloudy, but Monkey Mia is known, it's famous for seeing the dolphins come up to shore every day. And as I talk to you right now, I can literally see some dolphins. So I'm gonna drink my morning tea and watch the dolphins. So Monkey Mia normally looks better than this, but it's a really overcast morning. But you can see there's palm trees around, so we're staying at the RAC Holiday Park, which is the only place you can stay if you come to Monkey Mia. They kind of own everything. Monkey Mia is known for its dolphin experience that happens each morning down on the beach. This was my initial thoughts. I have left Monkey Mia this morning, so when I last left you guys, we had just done the dolphin experience, which I thought was going to be superficial, but actually it was very informative. They didn't do anything on purpose to get the dolphins to come to the shore. Like this morning when we in O2 went out this morning, we saw dolphins in the sea. And pelicans. And loads of pelicans. So they were just sort of swimming in front of us, which was really nice, and we saw them, like I saw their eyes, which was cool. And then they gave them like a small amount of fish, but they said that they gave them such a small amount that they still have to forage and go out there and hunt for their fish for the day. So I thought, you know, I don't know the ethical stance on it. I don't really have an opinion. Looking back on this footage, I felt that the dolphin experience was just a show, which I don't believe is the best way to experience nature. Guests have to stand behind a rope until one of the workers gets in the water to feed the dolphins. And whilst they did emphasize that they only feed the dolphins a small portion of fish so that they still need to hunt, I can only imagine that it still interferes with their natural environment, as it probably encourages them to come to the water each day. But that's just my take on this. I've seen many more dolphins in better conditions, and I probably wouldn't return to Monkey Mia. We have just arrived at a place called Shell Beach. Wow. Now in Monkey Mia there was loads of really beautiful shells on the beach, but this place here in Western Australia is one of 2 places in the world where it is just a whole beach covered in shells. The guy said the ocean is very salty here, not much wildlife because it can't really thrive in salty waters, but I'm gonna go see if I can get some nice shells. It's getting warmer as well. The further up north we go, the more it's gonna get warmer. So already I can see that this whole beach is just made of these nice little shells, and the color is so nice as well. So we are at Shell Beach in Western Australia, and there is a really obvious reason why this place is called Shell Beach, because the whole beach is just made out of shells. If you can see, they're really tiny little shells. They're a lot bigger than the ones that were at Monkey Mire, but we're gonna do a quick stop here and then go for some lunch somewhere. Because the beach is not made from sand, it is actually kind of painful to walk along the shells because some of them are kind of big, but they're just very sharp, but it's so beautiful.